What's up YouTube? Today we're going to be installing a new part for the Civic. Picked it up off the homie who I got the Q300 from. So let me show it to you guys real quick and we'll get to the install. So here it is. Picked up the Acuity shifter. I originally was going to go with the hybrid one, but a deal came up and I couldn't pass it. I mean, to be honest, I feel like they function about the same, but Acuity's been around longer as far as shifters for the 9th gen. So let's install this and then let's get to it. Excuse the mess. Haven't really drove this car because I've been on like vacation, so yeah, I didn't really clean it. But first thing we need to do is remove the center console. So anything here, just get it out the way, and then remove the shift knob first. Obviously, first thing that has to come off. And then remove the collar. I have a hybrid racing shift boot collar, so it's very easy to remove. Just got to pull down on it and then twist it off. But let me get some tools and then we'll remove the panels. To make life easier, get a panel remove kit if you don't like messing up your interior pieces, because using a flathead screwdriver will kind of mess them up. So it comes with like few different ones for clips, for panels and whatnot. So let's get the console off. First thing you want to do is kind of just see this way, find an opening. Let me use my other hand. Find an opening like so. Just work your way around it and it should just pop off with ease like so. So yeah, let me I'm gonna need 2 hands for this. So I'm gonna put you guys down for a second. My bad, Joe. How about right there? So we got the first panel off. We'll just set this aside right here, because I do plan to reuse this, but I'm gonna have to take off the shift boot. Second, there's gonna be screws here and here, and then a couple clips down there. So we're gonna have to remove those as well. So once you got this screws removed here and here, you're gonna come down here, take out these clips, and then there's also screws inside here that you want to take out as well. If I'm not being too detailed, there is a video from Acuity that shows a full detailed video on how to do this. But yeah, let's get to it. So now there's screws back here that we're going to need to remove. Also, if you have a 12, you're going to have to disconnect these. I don't know if the 13s have them back here also, but I know the 14s and 15s will have them up here. But yeah, we're gonna have to unplug these as well. So let's do that real quick and I'll get back to you guys. So we got all the screws out, all the clips out. There's a clip right here for the wire. You want to take that out too. Next you want to pop off this. So just use your clip puller or your panel puller and pull this out. Mine slid out without the e-brake going down. Alright, so next there's a right here that you want to take out, or else you won't be able to pull the panel out. So let's take that out. I should just use my power drills, but I don't know. They're not too torqued down, so it's all plastic trimming, so it's fairly easy to take out. Save all your bolts and clips too, you know. Don't want to lose those. So now the center console should come out. And then here's the wire that you want to remove, or a plug. You want to remove this, or else you won't be able to fully take it out. This is for, I'm assuming this. I ended up not fully taking the panel off. I just moved out the way. I feel like I got enough room to just remove this shifter. So next thing you want to do is we're gonna remove the shifter cables. So they're down here, obviously. We're gonna have to remove those and then unbolt the shifter. There's cotter pins right here, and I think there's a pin on the bottom. So yeah, let me get to that and I'll get back to you guys. There's also this, it's in the way. Gotta remove it. I don't know if 13s and up have this, but 12s have it. So I'm gonna remove this right there. The shifter cable is fairly easy to take out. So there's a clip. You gotta twist it or pull the clip back right there. Pull this back, and then you twist it counterclockwise, and it'll take the cable right off. I have to also remove the bracket that was here for the console. It's kind of in the way. But once you get the first cable out, there's a little pin in there, or cotter pin, that you want to take out too. And then after that, you can unbolt the shifter. And the new one's ready to go. Okay, so now you have both cables off. This side was fairly easy to take it off. This side, you gotta use a little force to take it off. Do not pry on it with anything. You just gotta use some force. Wear gloves if you want. I used some gloves because I wasn't able to get grip on it because it does have some like grease. So once you get that off, you want to unclip this wire. I already did it, but you want to unclip this from the shifter, and then next are the 4 base bolts. Once we get those off, shifter comes out. I already took off one here and one on the other side, so let me take off the other 2 and we'll get it out. So now all the 4 bolts are undone. You can just pull this out. Here's the stock one. I prefer to keep all my stock parts. You never know when you're gonna need it, so I'm just gonna put this away. The 4 bolts you are not going to use anymore because Acuity provides you with a hardware to mount it. You will need some Allen keys to mount this in. So let me go get the shifter, put the cables, mock it up, and bolt everything back together. I forgot to mention, before you put this in, if it's brand new in the box, to check all the bolts if they're tight. Mine is set to medium. I don't want it too aggressive because I'm still on stock cables and I do need to do my shifter bushings and whatnot. So I left it on medium. Everything's set. You can reset it when it's in, but I mean, make it easier for you. Might as well set it now. And you can set this however you want. Sideways, forward, facing back like this, left or right. So let me bolt down the shifter and put the cables on. So all the cables are back on. It's bolted down. Shifter's in. So let's put everything else back on. I'm gonna put everything else but the shift boot collar because I have it extended, so I can't really use the shift boot with collar anymore. But I'm gonna save it. Not gonna get rid of it. But yeah, I'm gonna put everything else back on and we'll go for a drive. So got everything on, minus the shift boot bezel and shift boot because I still need to take the shift boot off. But looks pretty good. I paired it with my hybrid racing shift knob. Yeah, I know. But I like this shift knob. So Feels pretty good. I guess we'll go for a drive now and test it out. First impressions, pretty notchy in a good way. I have the shifter itself set on the highest point. That way you have minimal wheel to knob contact. You know? So far I like it. Pretty good. Something to get used to, how short the throw is. And that's on medium too. So we'll give it a little 1, 2, 3 once this light turns green. I'd get one, most definitely. Like there's no slop that the stock shifter has. Though the stock shifter is great for what it is, you can't beat this. Fuck yeah. So I have more mods coming too. You gotta stay tuned for that. A couple more things. Something for the exterior too that I gotta get painted, so that's on the way too. You do a little pull again. Get on it too much. It's hella traffic. It is like mid-afternoon. Actually, not even mid-afternoon. It's about noon time. Maybe tonight. See if I can get a free lane. Either or, like I feel like they would perform about the same. As far as longevity, I don't know which one would last longer. Maybe we could do a comparison of someone that has a hybrid one locally, and I'll drive that one, and we'll do this one as a comparison. It's the only really way to get a honest comparison, because I don't want to say one is better than the other without trying both. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end off the video. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick, some boba. But yeah, Happy New Year's to everybody. You know, hope everyone has a blessed New Year, and let's get it. find what drives your craft and go after it, you know? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.
Top ramen on me.